It was in 1914 that Mirra Alfassa, who later came to be known as the Mother, first set foot in Pondicherry and met Sri Aurobindo. The Mother left Paris on 5th March 1914 and the next day boarded the Kaga Maru, a Japanese steamer. She left the boat at Colombo and arrived in Pondicherry in the early hours of March 29, 1914. Even while approaching the town, the Mother had a vision of a huge column of light in the center of Pondicherry, and the intensity of the light became greater when she got down at the railway station.
When I came here for the first time, I felt Sri Aurobindo's atmosphere, felt it materially, 10 miles from the shore, 10 nautical miles, not kilometers. It was very sudden, very concrete, a pure and luminous atmosphere, light, so light that it lifts you up. I came here. I had an appointment for the afternoon. He was living in the house that's now part of the second dormitory, the old guest house. I climbed up the stairway and he was standing there, waiting for me at the top of the stairs. Exactly my vision, dressed the same way, in the same position, in profile, his head held high. He turned his head towards me, and I saw in his eyes that it was he. The two things clicked. The inner experience immediately became one with the outer experience, and there was fusion, the decisive shock. He saw me the next day for half an hour. I sat down. It was on the veranda of the guest house. I was sitting there on the veranda. There was a table in front of him. I was seated at his feet, very small, with the table just in front of me. It came to my forehead, which gave me a little protection. I didn't say anything. I didn't think anything, try anything, want anything. I merely sat near him. When I stood up half an hour later, he had put silence in my head, that's all, without my even having asked him, perhaps even without his trying. But at that moment, all the mental constructions, all the mental speculative structures, none of it remained, a big hole. And such a peaceful, such a luminous whole.
From a meditation written on the day after the Mother first saw Sri Aurobindo.
It matters little that there are thousands of beings plunged in the densest ignorance. He whom we saw yesterday is on earth. His presence is enough to prove that a day will come when darkness shall be transformed into light, and thy reign shall be indeed established upon earth. As soon as I saw Sri Aurobindo, I recognized in him the well-known being whom I used to call Krishna. And this is enough to explain why I am fully convinced that my place and my work are near him in India.